Welcome, Melissa Bradbury here with Pearl Key Real Estate in Muskoka, and today I am so excited to host your virtual showing at our beautiful listing here on Lake of Bays. There are so many features about this incredible property that I love, including that you are located within 2 hours to the 401. This property is on one of Lake of Bays' most desirable stretches of shoreline. You have beautiful sunset exposure. The cottage itself, which is completely year-round, so you can enjoy it in every season, Muskoka has to offer. It's got a heated lake line. The cottage itself, though, is actually grandfathered about 40 feet to the water's edge, which is an incredibly rare find. You also own the Road Allowance here, which is a huge bonus. We've got shallow entry from the shoreline into the water. We've got diving depth off the end of the dock, and I cannot wait to highlight all the extras. So let's go ahead and get our tour started. So I'm beginning today's tour on the exterior because I want to highlight the year-round aspect of this incredible property. So as I mentioned, this is 100% a year-round offering. The sellers enjoy this cottage in the summertime as well as almost all weekends throughout the winter. It is located on a year-round municipal road, and I love how the cottage is nestled right down at the water, so you are well off the main road. There is like an extended S-shaped driveway, and in the summertime, you can drive right to the cottage. No steps from your car into the cottage itself, so in that sense, it is very family friendly. And in the winter time, the sellers have the first stretch of the driveway plowed and park near the top and walk down to the cottage. Very easy to navigate with the way that the driveway has been created coming into the property. So huge bonus there. Lake line is heated. Windows throughout the principal areas of the cottage have been updated. It's just a place you can enjoy in every season Muskoka has to offer. Okay, and now we're going to continue our tour to the interior of this cottage. I say the word cottage, but again, it is a year-round offering on the lake. You can use it 100% right through the calendar year. As we are looking out the sliding door here, I just want to highlight that this pathway here that you're seeing is actually the end of the driveway. So in the summertime, you would pull your vehicles right up here. You would have level access into the cottage with no steps from the car, which is very family friendly. Off in the distance there, you're seeing the garage, which is actually 2 stories. The tree is kind of blocking the view, but there is a door into the lower level of the garage. As I step back, the flat area just beyond the cottage there is where the septic system is. It is an 0304 system, and that little building in the trees there is a old tree house. So that's what you're seeing there in the distance. And I find that the most sensible way to enter the cottage is through this sliding door here, which actually comes into the living room. As I turn the camera, you'll see it's currently set up as a sleeping space, but this is a living room of the cottage. It's one of sort of 2 beautiful sitting areas to enjoy. This is an excellent size space. You'll notice that a lot of the windows in the principal rooms have been updated. They are newer, and I love how much natural light is available. Up here, you're seeing an old original outhouse, and we have a little shed back here, which is perfect for more grandfathered square footage and extra storage. And I'm just going to try to give you a better sense of the size of this room. So again, currently set up with a bed in here, but its principal use is really a living room space. I'm just going to step back and show you how pretty the views are. You can see right out to Lake of Bays from this space. Honestly, the views to the water are one of the best-selling features here for sure. Love all the large windows as well. Now this area steps down into more principal living space. So we have a beautiful stone wood-burning fireplace, as well as electrical baseboards. So those are your primary heat sources. Now there is, look at that view through the windows. It's absolutely spectacular. This cottage is built on a crawl space, and it is a brick perimeter. You're seeing the kitchen here. It's a really lovely open concept living area. So going back to the crawl space, you could definitely explore an alternative heat source for year-round enjoyment, and I'll show you where the access is a little bit later in the tour. It's in the laundry room where there's an access into the crawl space. So again, this cottage is grandfathered about 40 feet to the water's edge. You step out onto this concrete deck area. You've got a short flight of stairs down to the large U-shaped dock. There actually used to be a single slip boathouse with a sun deck on top of that boathouse. You've got shallow entry going into the water, some diving depth off the end of the dock, and of course you get sunset exposure. So northwest exposure, which also means you have sun on the dock for a very good portion of the afternoon here. I'm just going to turn around, give you a little bit more orientation. So we have one of 3 bedrooms there through that door. We have a bathroom and laundry. And then this is another view of the kitchen with the large island looking back towards the second living room. And then as I pan here, you're actually going to see a second entrance into the cottage. And then we have an additional bedroom and a storage room right now, which was a 3rd bedroom when these people purchased. So I'm going to get to that in a minute. I just want to highlight a bit of orientation here so you can sort of capture with the layout and the options that you would have. So this is where we started today's tour, through this sliding door. Again, there is another door around the back. And as I move over here, you're going to see the floor plan. So again, we started the tour here. This is a living room. It's currently set up as a bedroom. That's that room there. And then we've come into the kitchen, living room. This is where the fireplace is, going down to the waterfront. This room right here, which is currently storage, was actually a bedroom when this property was purchased. That's a photo of it set up as a bedroom. We've got the electrical panel there. The electrical was just upgraded to underground coming down to the cottage. And then this is a 3rd bedroom. So bedroom 1, 2, 3. We've got a bathroom here, and we actually have laundry here, which we'll get to in a moment. So for a larger 3 bedrooms, I think that someone could certainly explore the possibility of using this square footage to create a larger 3rd bedroom back here and make this more of a primary room. There's a beautiful window looking out towards the lake here. And then this could become more of a formal entrance into the cottage instead of this door back here, which is a little bit awkward to get into right now. So I think there's lots of opportunity to make 3 really great sized bedrooms. And then we've got a bathroom laundry combo, and we've got access to the crawl space through here. So I'm going to go into the bathroom now to start. So we've got a 3-piece bathroom, which has recently been updated a little bit. The shower, which is currently in progress right now, could be finished before closing depending on the circumstances. The buyer could also, take over finishing it. It was supposed to be done in the fall, but didn't quite happen. This is going to be a little sort of linen storage area. There's a great window at the side there. All the materials have been purchased except for the glass. There's a little niche established there. So we've got laundry right adjacent the 2-piece bathroom. So there's a door for the bathroom here. And then right behind it here, you're seeing there's an access into the laundry space. So hot water tank is owned. We've got a stackable washer dryer set up here. We've got access to the crawl space here. You'll see that light through the floor there. Laundry sink, pressure tank for the lake line, and then we've got a little window here. I also think someone could explore maybe creating an exterior access into the cottage, obviously with the appropriate locks in place for easy access to the bathroom from the lake. That is a really nice feature to have. So I think there's a lot of square footage sort of between what's happening in this laundry area and this 2-piece bathroom to explore some other possibilities as well. Okay, and coming out of the bathroom, we'll go into the first bedroom here. Great size rooms. Again, really beautiful views of the water. Some older windows in here. Again, the windows in the principal areas have been updated, and there's even a little closet tucked in here as well. Now we'll head over to the second bedroom. I love this room. We've got a beautiful picture window. Lots of room in here, as you can see, because there's even room for bunk beds. Again, this is an area where I would explore bringing this wall forward, making it a primary room with the bed facing out to the views of the lake, and making that third sleeping space a little bit larger and a little bit more usable. I think there's definitely enough square footage here to do that, especially if you move the access into the cottage to where the sliding door is instead. So we've got this door coming in around the back, which is a little sort of coat accessory area. Going out to the living room. And then, as I mentioned, this room is currently being used as storage. We've got the breaker panel behind here. The electrical was just put underground, and this room used to be a bedroom. I know it's difficult to imagine that, which is why I included a photo of it in today's tour. And again, I think there is lots of possibilities to make better use of that square footage and create 3 great sleeping spaces. Okay, and that wraps up our tour. Thank you so much for joining today. Please reach out to our team for the complete listing package. Once again, this is 100% a year-round offering. You're about 2 hours to the 401. We have a plan of survey dated 2014. You own the Road Allowance here. Your shoreline is approximately 103.94 feet. Sunset exposure. The lot size is about 0.42 acres. For water, you have a heated lake line here. The septic system is newer in 0304, and we have a complete listing package available for you. We look forward to answering your questions and hosting your in-person tour. Thank you for joining.